The very intriguing case NZXT from NZXT has two versions. The standard S340 and another advanced version, the S340 Elite. Sure, they both belong to the same manufacturer, but are they actually the same? Is it just the addition of the word Elite or is there more? Well, there is a lot to know about these two models from NZXT because they are not similar to one another. Both of these models are equipped with noticeable features and whatnot, and if you really want a clear answer to which NZXT case is better, then you have to keep watching. The first model, S340, was released in 2014, which is 6 years from now, but it hasn't been any less of a popular kit even years after, because its aesthetic design makes up for everything. Furthermore, an advanced model was released 2 years after, the S340 Elite in 2016, and it was nothing like the previous model, as it contained a lot of exteriors and interior modifications. In addition to this, the price of the new model was also increased. In this video, all of your assumptions related to the NZXT S340 or S340 Elite will go away, and you will end up with a decision knowing which casing is perfect for you. Starting with both case features. The NZXT S340 and the S340 Elite are both mid-towers, and they offer the same dimensions. Both of these models are equipped with a huge transparent side window panel. The NZXT S340 and the S340 Elite can support 280mm radiators on the front. Both of these models feature two slots, each for 120mm fans, one at the top and one at the end. The models include a full-length PSU cover that contains a 2X hard drive inlet. The most prominent similarity of the NZXT S340 and S340 Elite is that both offer the same plain and simple exterior design. There is a cable management shield for securing or hiding the cables. Next, let's take a look at good points of the NZXT S340 and S340 Elite. Starting with S340. The NZXT S340 Elite has a higher price, but the NZXT S340 is $20 cheaper than it. The NZXT S340 is available in 6 beautiful colors. There is a prominent razor theme choice available in the NZXT S340. Lastly, it is just about 1 kg lighter than the new version, NZXT S340 Elite. As far as the good points of the NZXT S340 Elite concerned, the NZXT S340 Elite has a good-looking design, a tempered glass panel that enhances its build, and it is scratch-resistant. There is an inbuilt magnetic puck that can be attached anywhere on it and can be used for VR headsets. There is an extra slot for SSD at the PSU cover near the front. It includes cable straps to tie the cables with ease together. The top front contains 4 USB ports, which are higher than the actual standard. The top consists of an HDMI port which offers easy access to VR. Now let's move on to their exterior and interior differences. The difference in exterior. The major difference in the exterior is that the NZXT S340 Elite includes tempered glass on its side, whereas the standard version NZXT S340 only has a plastic side. The tempered glass on the NZXT S340 Elite protects the whole side panel from where two implications come in. The first one, you can get fingerprint smudges easily. The second one, the chassis includes only 4 screws on the front. So, if you are going to stack all of them on top of one another, the NZXT S340 standard version is a much better option. The face of the NZXT S340 has a blue accent on the interior top. On the other hand, the NZXT S340 Elite does not include this design. You can try to swap them to make a difference, but the blue one will still be different. When it comes to the stands or feet, both of them have high feet. In addition to this, there is extra room for air to flow to the fans and to the PSU. This is a plus for both the NZXT S340 and S340 Elite. The NZXT S340 Elite has an impressive top, as it includes the HDMI port, which means the cable can easily pass through the chassis to the top of the case. In addition to this, it also features 2 2.0 USB ports and 2 USB 3.0 ports. However, the non-Elite NZXT model only features 2 2.0 USB ports. Here's another same exterior element: both the NZXT S340 and the S340 Elite have a VR puck. It is basically used for VR gaming. However, the VR puck is only beneficial for the gamers and not for productivity users. So, that's another win for both. The difference in interior. When it comes to the interior of both the NZXT S340 and the S340 Elite, then the NZXT S340 Elite is the winner. Even the slightest changes make it a more reliable model than the standard one. There wasn't much difference in the exterior of both the NZXT S340 and the S340 Elite, but the interior is the real deal. When you first take a look, the interiors look fairly similar, but the blue accent goes all the way down to the port where SSD can be attached. Now, this is the kind of move you do to show off, but the glass side of the NZXT S340 Elite has a mind of its own. the NZXT s340 does not feature lengthy cables, as the front panel audio cable barely makes it to the motherboard's corner position. On the other hand, the NZXT s340 Elite includes lengthy cables, and there is no issue with the motherboard and front panel attachment cable. The interior tie-downs are the main part of the difference in the interior of both the NZXT s340 and the s340 Elite. Instead of having zip ties, the Elite model features tiny latching cable arrangement rings. On the other hand, the NZXT s340 is very easy to handle, and it has nice cable management, which is the main reason why this case is widely preferred over the Elite. When it comes to the storage, the biggest interior difference, the NZXT s340 Elite contains 3 2.5 SSD mounting areas instead of the usual 2 on the standard version, the NZXT s340. One is positioned at the face of the case. Once again, this is an element to show off. You can place your preferred devices wherever you want. So, the NZXT s340 Elite is the winner in the case of storage. Furthermore, both the NZXT s340 and the NZXT s340 Elite feature 2+1 internal 3.5-inch inlets, and they are enough to serve whatever you have to give. You can store the 3.5-inch drives in the NOS. This is very useful for managing and handling additional PSU cables that are not in use. The winner of the interior-exterior argument. If you want to know which model is the best in terms of both interior and exterior, then it is the NZXT s340 Elite. Everything is in place in both the aspects, interior and exterior, but there are some good points about the NZXT s340 as well, because it offers lengthy cables which are arranged right. And with that, we come to the end of the video. Before we wrap up, let me share final thoughts. If you take a look at the NZXT s340 Elite, it is only $20 higher than the previous model. It is featured with great additions, such as the tempered glass panel, an extra SSD bay, magnetic puck. All options are considered to be a nice upgrade from the previous version. So, for those of you think new is always better, then the NZXT s340 Elite is the one to pick. But if you are on a budget and every penny counts, then you can go with the standard NZXT s340 version. When we think about these two models on a more practical note, then the tempered glass panel is a very important advancement these days, because every time you clean a typical window panel, it will eventually get scratched again, no matter how hard you try. As a result, the casing will start to look worn out, and the overall appearance will look terrible.